a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. The hitter here is complete. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. They'll look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah, and you think back to the success he had throwing the football in the win last week, so naturally, he's going to come out throwing here, but that time, they couldn't connect.
Still 15 yards to go, second down. Looking to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. I'm only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll set up to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. This ball down the field for Pitts. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. And some room to run now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
At 18. Look the high. 19 tackles.
Now Stroud. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Trying to get that one to Chris Olave. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, we're not worried championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. On the return is Jones. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now a play fake here on first down. To the left side, it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Here we go now on first and goal. They'll go with a keeper. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
It's a quarterback sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Stroud from his own end zone. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
A gain of 12. Here we go. First down, Buccaneers.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. They've got his man complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards. Stroud looking to throw. His pass caught at the door. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. second and 2. Here's second and 2 now from the 3.
On the 3,
A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as they get to... Up to the 29.
And they're on the 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's going to be caught by Pitts. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Down the left sideline. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
But for a running back, that kind of encompasses everything right there. Terrific run, but he almost gets it to the end zone. Remember, almost. Didn't quite get there. Most running backs I know, they don't want to come out of the game now. They're screaming to the bench. Call it again.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
At the 11-yard line.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Second and 11. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And Stroud now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Stroud. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And that will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And his throw is incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 54 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. He'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind. But haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Quick throw to Olave. And he's got some space here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. A gain of 22 yards.
Handoff running left, Irving. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
35-yard line.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucks may have moved. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Quick throw caught by Godwin. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Stroud to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The Bucks. To go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. So right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They need 2. Here's third down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. A short throw there to Strange. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down.
Brings up 4th and 1.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Back to throw again. Screenplay set up for Williams. The Bucks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. So on fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll start this drive just a... Plus the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10.
Now we'll give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Lawrence will throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Play action. Stroud now.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
That is Josh Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Jones on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Hey, here we go.
Now Lawrence. Short throw caught by Pitts.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of 3.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
20.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
11. Gun. Hey, go. Silver.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
At the Bucs, 15-yard
Hey, easy.
line.
Ralph. Hey, Soko, so hot.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard
Hey,
line.
kill. Hey, lion.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Javonte Williams.
His 1st touchdown of the new season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And Godwin going to have a Bucks first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And the Buccaneers first down.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. James Pierce. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Now Stroud.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Stroud looking to throw.
Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Look the hot.
Back to throw. Stroud. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Chris Godwin.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bucks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Jags first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, Lawrence.
Left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Red on red.
At the 38.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Caught on the slant.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Williams will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. Here in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line. And here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He lets it go deep for Olave. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. A great pick. But you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
Sheds off the tackle. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
2 J.
18 on the play.
All right.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Look at hot.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Stroud will look to throw once more. He finds his man. That's out in the tight end. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And the Jaguars are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
67 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Second down and a yard.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hold for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Well, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Here we go with Williams. And he's not.